Hey y'all, well I am going to use all my new products today. And so, here I am. Faceless. Not faceless. Barefaced. Is that the right thing to say? Barefaced. How y'all doing? Let's just slow it down. Hey, Velvet, you want to come here? Come here. Come here. Yes. Would you like to come see everybody? Come here. Come here, little girl. Oh, little Velvet. Isn't she precious? Oh, those lights are very bright, aren't they, sweetheart? Yes. And somehow you know that camera's looking at you. Do you know all doggies do this when they get on camera? They just kind of look away because they don't like cameras. I'm sorry, I just got love on this baby a minute. She's my little cuddle bug. Okay, sweetheart. There you go. Mommy's covered in hair now. Okay. I know, me too, right? She's shaking off Mommy, I'm shaking off Velvet. But we still love each other. Oh, that tastes so good. I know I slurp. It's on purpose. If you slurp on purpose, it's not rude. Y'all, it's the funniest thing. I found this morning. What was it from? Quarterly Newsletter. I don't know what this was from, but it says inside, keep watching. Matthew 24, 36 through 51. And the questions, well, okay, so it's missing. What did the disciples ask Jesus in Matthew 24:3? How did Jesus answer in 24:4 and 42? What two reasons are given by Jesus for us to keep watching in Matthew 24:36 and 42 through 44? How important is it to keep watching? Get the phrases from these verses and put them in your own words. Matthew 24:43 and 38 through 51. Will the return of Jesus at the end of the age catch you by surprise? What will you do to make sure that it does not? Well, this is very simple. Give your life over to Christ. Okay, so that was free. That was a free session there. Okay. I am going to, hold on one second, plug in my phone because I need it to be charging. Okay, so yesterday I showed y'all a bunch of stuff that I had gotten. Oh, by the way, these are those spiked hoops that I got at the jewelry swap, y'all. I think these are cool. I don't think they're too old. I'm too old for them. They're the best hanging hoops I've ever had. They're not too heavy, but they've got enough weight and style that I think this is my favorite ever hoops. I'm going to be wearing them all the time. You watch and see. Okay, I'm kind of wiping my hands off because, where's my cloth? Because I did just touch Velvet, and she is my doggy and regularly groomed. I need to make another grooming appointment. I want my hands clean. So, for moisturizer today, what am I going to use? Well, there's two things I can use. This is Coconut Face Cream by Kopari. And then also, this is, I believe, okay, this is a serum, so that's okay, it's serum. This is the Bye Bye Lines Serum and Advanced Anti-Aging Wrinkle Smoothing Miracle Concentrate. We'll see. Okay. I have a funny feeling there's nothing that's going to come out because it's probably sealed inside. We'll see. Or maybe not because it was a sealed package there. Okay, I'm only doing one pump. That's all I ever do. And with it, I usually add my 100% pure vitamin C serum. But this has vitamin C. We're just going to go with it this time. So maybe I should have needed 2 pumps then. Maybe. Actually, I think that would make sense. But I'm going to use the Kopari afterwards. So let's just put the serum on. Down the nose. Either side of the nose. And then just over the lip. Real good over the lip. Out to the crow's feet real good, up the nose into the 11s, across to the bay. Looks like a little bay with little, little ocean ridges, 1, 2, 3. Anyway, I'm purposely skipping the eyes. I'm making sure I get back here down in these age spots and right here in these little frown lines. There's one way to get rid of these that I can tell you. Smile more. Never waste expensive serum. Always wipe it off, not on a cloth, but on the back of your hands. Okay? So there's that. How did it feel? It went on very nicely. I would normally say I would need 2 pumps of that. However, this moisturizer that we're fixing to use, I have a funny feeling it's going to be a little oily because it's 100% pure coconut oil. And lather onto freshly skinned and toned. Lather onto freshly cleansed and toned skin morning and night. Avoid contact with eyes. I will. Sourced from the Philippine Islands. Made in the USA. I like all of that. Like all of that. Okay. Sure it's going to have, yeah, I knew it would. Okay. One of these little sanitizer pull-offs that did not have outer packaging the way that the It did. And I'm just going to use a tiny, tiny bit because what I found about this, I used the hand cream a little while ago. Was it almost liquefied? Look, it's doing it. It's almost liquid. Because it's a pure coconut oil. So I'm going to emulsify that between all my fingers here. And just lightly. Keep it away from the eyes. You're going to do something else for the eyes. Over here. Chin and the forehead, especially the 11th. I felt like that wasn't quite enough both times. But maybe the combination of both of these will be enough. Actually, no. I'm going to put a little more on my forehead. Just a little. Because I don't really put much makeup up there. But that's a lot of where the sun hits, y'all. Again, I'm going to emulsify it between my fingers a little bit. Just the warmth of your fingers. Just turn it into straight liquid. And I'm going right in the bay. From the sunset to the bay. To the sunrise, I should say. On the early morning sunrise when all that is. And then we're going to go down the neck to wipe this off my hands since we wiped on the back of my hands before. But still I'm going to do that. Again, I've already used the hand cream after I brushed my teeth that came in this kit. Remember yesterday I showed you guys that the Kapari kit had the deodorant, which I used. The lip gloss, which I have not used yet because I have to put my lipstick on first. The hand cream, and now the face cream. So this is, we'll see, right? So I have serum and face cream on. All right, so now what product? The Lancome, I am going to shake this up. I should be shaking all these up just to, they have been sitting. This is the Lancome Advanced Genevieve U Light Pearl, and so it's an eye illuminator. And it insists on the fact that it can get rid of under eye bags. So I'm just going to take this nice cool ball, both sides. The fact that it's cool definitely helps. That helps, when your eyes are puffy like this, just massaging it back and forth. When your eyes are puffy like this, you bet it helps for you to have something cool on them. That's why one of the eye treatments at spas is cold cucumbers. It just helps the bags go away because they're puff. And whatever is puff is, I wouldn't necessarily say inflamed, but definitely swollen. And this helps it go down. So just the coolness and the massaging back and forth, because this is metal, it's just so smooth. There's no drag at all that you would have of a sponge or your own finger, or it's not porous at all. I don't actually know if it's metal. I shouldn't have said that. Now, before that goes back down in there, we're definitely going to, I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, you're going to get rid of all the extra that was on there just where it touched my eye. I'm definitely going to be wiping this off because we don't want to put that back down in there with even some residue. Which, by the way, speaking of residue, I tried those Ulta makeup removers. Y'all, you won't believe it. You're not going to believe what I'm fixing to say. I think it works better than my Neutrogena. Because normally after I use my Neutrogena, there's a little bit of residue. And I don't know if it's the oil. I don't know if it's an anti-aging property of the oil. It doesn't say that it's anti-aging in any way. It says there's no heavy residue, but there is residue. And so I always have to, after I do this, I'm going to pat this in while I'm talking. after I do this, and I'm going all the way up to the crow's feet. Do not go to the tear duct. It still is, after all, a chemical product of some sort, and we're just not going to do that. I do feel like I have a little too much on. It's a little too liquidy, so I'm going to go to the right here and overlap with any excess. Okay, so anyway, what I was going to say was, those makeup wipes from Ulta, they definitely got off the waterproof mascara about the same time. You know, you usually have to go back and forth for, you know, about 30 seconds. And then just wipe it clean with the edge, you know, of any fallout from the actual cleaning. And then afterwards, after I wipe my whole face off, I get a little bit of water on my hands, pat it on my face, and wipe it off to make sure I get any residue, even from the makeup remover itself, off. Even though it is a wipe, it's a cleansing wipe. I'm like, well, I want to get the cleanser off. So, so I did that, and there was almost no residue at all. Usually, when I do that after using my Neutrogena, there's always some excess residue. Always. So I was like, wow, that's amazing. So I think it actually works better. And you get it at Ulta. It's in a white package with pink writing, so it's very pretty. And I think it works better. Okay, I'm going to let that set a minute. So while I do that, what else can I be doing? Well, I don't put makeup under my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and use today the CC Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. And we're going to put that on a, this is an IT Cosmetics Chic Foundation brush. Actually, no, I'm going to use this one. This is the Airbrush Full Coverage Complexion Brush, number 77. This is from IT Cosmetics. I know we're fixing to go into a second video. I'm going to use 2 pumps because the other day I only used 1 each, but that's because I was comparing 2 different products. This is in the color Light, by the way. So that's the IT Cosmetics